Hello guys, today we brew a black IPA. The IPA doesn't mean Indian Pale Ale, but is for me Italian Pale Ale because I will make different variation. You know that I don't follow the normal recipe, but I use the ingredient that I have at home or that I can find easily. For this recipe, we need 1 kilogram of pale ale malt, 70 gram of chocolate malt, 60 gram of biscuit malt, 60 gram of smoked malt, 50 gram of flakes, and 50 gram of sugar that we add directly in the fermenter. You know that I like to add a little bit of sugar to increase the alcohol content. We need also 8 liters of water in total, but now in this pot I put only 5 liters. I will turn off the fire. We add the cereal, and after we should reach the temperature of 68 Celsius degree. Reach this temperature, we off the fire, we cover with a lid, and we should wait 1 hour. After 1 hour, we stir a little bit and we on the stove again our fire under the pot at the minimum power. And now we should reach 78 Celsius degree. Reach this temperature, we switch off the fire and we should wait 10-15 minutes. In the other pot I put already 3 liters of water. We should do the same. We should on the fire and reach the temperature of 78 Celsius degree, because with that water after we will wash our grain. Plus here you can see I'm going ahead with another video about the Molotov, like some people say, or my bomb bottles, because I'm checking how much sugar we can put in the bottles before they explode. But you will see this experiment in another video. So see you in 10-15 minutes. Filter the first part, we take the other 3 liters of water that now have reached 78 Celsius degree. We put inside the grain, we stir a little bit, we cover with a lid and we should wait 10 minutes. Waiting these 10 minutes, we can speak about the oven. For the oven, I will use 5 grams of flageolets, I will boil it 60 minutes, and 4 grams of flageolets, I will boil it for 15 minutes. Plus, for the dry oven, I will use wild hops that I collected last year. Remember, usually in Europe, around the end of August, the beginning of September, is the right time to collect your hop. I will put it in a small net like this, and after directly in the fermenter. It will be easy to remove it at the end of the fermentation. The sugar we can put directly in the fermenter. After 10 minutes we filter again, but this time instead of the fermenter, in the pot, this part of future beer, we will use for the hopping. Filter it, we put on the stove. When start boiling, you can add the hop. Why only half of the worst? To save a little bit of energy and also a little bit of time, because to boil 5-6 liters you need more time than boiling only 3 liters. And plus will be faster also to cool down our water, because if you check on the bottles that you buy, the commercial beer, they write hops extract. Instead of make the hopping like we are doing now, they take the extract from the hops and they put directly in the beer. Plus, remember, the grain, they remain, please don't throw them, but you can use for the chicken. They will make for you spectacular eggs. When reach the room temperature, we filter everything directly in the fermenter. But now, before adding the wild hops and half teaspoon of yeast, we need to check the original gravity. We close with the lid. On the top of the lid I put the airlock. Inside the airlock I put rum, a little bit of rum. You can use vodka, you can use grappa, any kind of liquor you have at home. Remember not to use all the yeast. Keep always at least half teaspoon in case of emergency. So if the fermentation doesn't start for any reason, because everything is too hot or because you have made some mistakes, you have always a little bit of yeast as backup. The original gravity is 1044, so the beer will be not so strong, perfect for the summer. See you when the fermentation starts. After 24 hours the fermentation is running very well. You can notice from the airlock, plus from the bubbles on the surface of your beer. But yesterday night, after 7-8 hours that I had the yeast in the fermenter, the fermentation was running very fast and very well. I show you a short video. Sorry for the bad video, but yesterday night I had some friends at home. We were at dinner together, so no time to make a proper video. So everything is working very well. I will update you when the fermentation is done. Here you can see other ingredients, because the next beer will be a blanc. This is a black IPA. The other one will be Italian blanc. Let's see. After 18 days of fermentation, I put the beer in the bottle. Why so long? because after 10 days I checked the gravity, it was too high, like 1018, 1020. When something like this happens, don't worry. You can add maybe half teaspoon of yeast in your fermenter. You close again the lid and you wait. And like now, the final gravity is 1004. This is why you can put in the bottles when you reach this gap, but you can see it also here on your densimeter or hydrometer. With this recipe we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 liters of beer. I tell you the alcohol content. So the original gravity was 1044 less 1004, that is the final gravity. We have 40 divided for the coefficient, that is 7.5. The alcohol content at the moment is 5.3. Plus we add the sugar, 10 grams per liter. I put directly in the bottles. We can add 0.5% of alcohol. So the final alcohol content is 5.8. Here in this jar, you can see the yeast, how you can preserve it. So you shake your fermenter, you collect the yeast in a glass jar like this, close with the lid and store it in the fridge. The yeast will sleep, we can say, because the temperature is too cold. When you need it, you remove from the fridge. When you reach the room temperature, you can add 1 tablespoon of yeast in your next fermentation. Now we should wait at least 2 weeks. The best is to wait 2 months before we can make the testing, but let's see. Spectacular. Very sparkling, a little bit bitter at the end. Let's try it with the pasta, but before, remember to subscribe to the channel, to leave me a like, to watch and share this video with your friends. If you have some advice, some requests, always down in the comment. This is spaghetti or pasta all'assassina. It is killer's pasta. Let's try it together. Really, really spectacular. Bye bye.